Kylie, Bertucci Stamping Up demonstrator in Australia, here with you with some mini cutter tips. I am loving this mini cutter. It is the cutest. And I have found some really cool tips on how to use it, because I've seen in different forums around the place people feeling like, how do I use it? It's so tiny. How do I get the most out of it? How do I use it in a way that's going to help me create cards? We don't want a tool that isn't going to help us create cards. We want to get chopping, and we want to love it, chop it too, because with the amazing mini cutter that you can either get now if you join as a demonstrator and pre-order it, or you have to wait until January the 3rd and you can get it for free in your starter kit. And it comes with 48 6x6 sheets of designer series paper, because we love it, chop it. We love paper. Give me more paper. Now, if you jump on, if you're here live, I know this is a very random time for me, but please say hello. If you're watching the replay, please say hello. You know, I love hearing from you all, and I love to see all of your comments. Thank you for all your well wishes. I know on Friday I said I was a little bit under the weather. I put myself to bed. It's the beauty of not having children. I could just go to bed, and I did, and I was fine. So now I'm here, and everything's fine in the world. and I'm just all good. Now, I'm just making sure, I'm going to do a refresh here and make sure, because I love seeing all of your comments live. It gets me excited. I get all pumped because I've got really cool things to show you. I think I've got it. Yeah. Oh, there's already comments on here. So let me turn the volume down. And I think the most exciting thing about what I'm showing you today is, yet again, the card templates have come to the rescue. Yes, if you don't have our card templates yet, you now not may want them. You must have them if you love this new little mini cutter. It's just a must-have item now. Hello, I know, what am I doing here at this time of the night? I'm asking myself the same question. Hi, Tracy. Yes, some have said it works well for scrapbooking, so it's good for your photos and things like that. But I'm a card maker, and I wanted a solution that's going to help all my card making friends out there who are not necessarily going to be chopping photographs and don't want to just chop scraps. I was like, surely there has to be more to this than just chopping scraps. So let me jump right in. And P.S. after this, I'm going live again. So you can join me again with another YouTube video with all of the rest of my pre-order goodies. But I wanted to do this one separately because this is important. This needs its own video, the mini cutter tips and tricks. So let's jump on in. Whoosh! Here we go. So let me show you how easy this is with the card templates. So these are the card templates that I have. They come in different colors because that's each different layer and each different measurement that you have. Hi, Rels. Hi, Sharon. How are you all? Kylie was going to bed, not anymore. So these are the card templates, and I'm always updating. So even these three here, they're like little standalone layers on their own. And then these three here, they're like a standalone on their own as well. They don't necessarily all join up, but they're just ideas to help you with your layouts. Now, with the card templates, which is really, really cool, I'll show you how simple this is. Let's do the Love It, Chop It size, which is my go-to. Poppy Parade, it's the one pretty much that I use the most. And what we're going to do is get our beautiful new designer series paper. I think I'm going to use the tropical one, actually. Look how gorgeous that is. And what we're going to do is, we know which way we want. I want portrait, definitely. So if you look at your layout and you look at your card, you know which way it's going to cut it at the right way, direction. I'm like, what's that word? Open up your little trimmer, and I'm just holding on to the edge here of the paper and making sure that that stays as close as possible. Now, it may not be the absolutely most perfect cut you've ever done in your life, but if you are traveling or if you have limited space, small craft room, this is absolutely your must-have tool if you're wanting to create with a limited space and tools and even money, because it's a lot cheaper getting this whole bundle. So as you can see, I've lined it up right to the edge there. And all that's left to do now is shop it. Shop. That's how easy it is. Can you believe it? And then again, we'll do it this side. And we'll get our paper, line it up, lift up our little hinge, and see how our beautiful card templates are becoming our little guide to know exactly where to cut this paper. Without this, I have written out in here before, I'm like, I've got to think of a solution so that this works for all of us without chopping. There has to be some way to make this work. And we were looking at it and Britta's like, nah, it's just for looks. it's just to have in your craft room and say that you've got one. And I'm like, no, there has to be something to do with this. So then I do the other way. Chop. I probably didn't line it up perfectly because I'm not sitting up, but we get the idea. But now we're looking at this and going, well, I need a card base, Kylie. How is this little thing going to chop a card base? This is not chopping card base because, you know, look how big the card base is. Well, I have a solution for that too, because I've got brand new bone folders. Look how beautiful and clean they are. I know I got 4 for my videos because I keep picking up the dirty one. And all I'm going to do is just fold my A4 cardstock. You can do it with your letter cardstock or your standard cardstock. And your bone folder is a necessity with something this big because it is a big fold. So I'm going to fold it that way, or you can fold it the other way. It's totally up to you how you like your cards to be. And I'm just going to feed it in and do it the size of the smallest size of my Poppy Parade layer, which you know what it is in your country, and it's amazing. It does it, and it actually does it. Like, it felt like it struggled then, but I think it's because I'm sitting down. But that, my friends, is a chop. I just made a card. Let's do another layer. I want another beautiful color here that's going to go with the lovely lipstick. Yep, that one. I think that's from the Best Dressed. Maybe. We'll have a look. We'll see where this has come from. So on its own, this was my struggle. So I know the measurements for me. It was fine with the portrait, but when I went to go widthways, I couldn't see where I was going. I couldn't see where I was going to chop. And I was just like, I'm lost. I'm blind. I don't know where to cut. And I didn't want to just eyeball it. Like, that defeats the purpose of us wanting everything to be like measured right and correct. So let us solve this little issue again. So if you wanted to, you don't have to do it with the first cut. We'll just cut it at the size that the Poppy Parade says. So that's your first cut. But then your second cut, you will definitely need to have your little template there to guide you. And so you just use that as a guide, put it up right to the top, make sure that it's lined up with your paper. And if you chop your little cardstock, you know what, I'll let you make some more. But as long as you pull back, you can sort of feel if you're going through the cardstock as well as the paper, it sort of has a different feel to it. But that, my friends, is a Love It, Chop It. Now, what do we do with this extra bit that we have here? What to do? We're in a quandary. No, we're not. It's really simple. So what is left over is your basic grey piece. This seems a little bit bigger. I mean, a little bit smaller, but I think I did update the size. But anyway, it gives you an estimate of what layer you're working with. And then all I'm going to do to make this really simple is basically I want it to be the size of my cardstock, and it's not. So I'm just going to put it right up against the edge of my cardstock here because I want it to cover the whole layer. And again, just line it up with the base. pull it back a little bit. You don't want to cut the cardstock. And voila! Look how cute and easy that is. And now we have this beautiful, gorgeous layer that all it needs is a beautiful sentiment. And you have made a card. I know! The tip on cutting the cardstock is the best. So they are my #1 tips for this beautiful little mini cutter to help you, those of you who are struggling with an idea of how to use it. And along with my card templates, if you don't have them, the link is below. You can get them. It's a tutorial. It's only $5 Australian, which I think is probably about 2 cents American. Kidding. May as well be. It's cheaper everywhere else other than New Zealand. Sorry, New Zealand. You have to pay a little bit more than $5. So that is the card templates. But don't forget that you can use any layer, any style that you want. So if you wanted to, I think I made a card the other day using the daffodil and the granny apple green. And I did a layer of Whisper White in the daffodil layer, and then I used the granny apple green as my designer series paper. And as you can see, I've already chopped this one, but as you can see, you can have, you know, a good cut here, but this is not going to be wasted because you could use that on the inside of your card. So it's still going to be really great and really useful, and yet it's a smaller layer on the front. In fact, I'll show you the card that I mean. So I did 2 cards with that layer. So that is the granny apple size. So you can see the granny apple is the designer series paper, and then the daffodil delight is the Whisper White, the small little layer of Whisper White on the outside. So that's another way of doing it. But the card templates allow you to use this mini cutter and cut whatever size you like for your cards, because you just use it as like a little guide. Again, they save the day. I'm telling you, these card templates just they're like the gift that keeps giving. Deborah asked me what color's my cardstock. I'm guessing you mean this one. It's a lovely lipstick, because we love our lovely lipstick. So you could do it like that, or you could do it like this and have the full layer. Again, this is really great for cutting little small pieces as well. So this little mini trimmer the mini cutter is going to be an absolute must-have for all card makers, especially those that have limited space. You just want to quickly make a card. You don't want to pull out, you know, too much stuff. It just stays on your table at all times. It's perfect for cutting, like I do a lot of sort of strip sentiments, and I'm looking forward to using this for my little strips of sentiments. It's great for little scraps, and as someone mentioned, it's great for scrapbooking as well, for cutting down your photos. So it's perfect for that. Is there any other questions? I think, yes, everyone's happy to see the new cutter, and yes, I'm happy to be feeling better. So there you go, everyone. I have got some tips and tricks for you there. As you can see, I absolutely adore Love It, Chop It. And you probably saw on my blog today, if you haven't, head over there to kyliebatucci.com. And this is another one using that same layout. It's been a winner, this one, the Granny Apple Green layer. And I did Purple Posy in the Daffodil Delight size. So that has been a go-to layout for me for a number of cards, and yet look how different they all look. These two were the exact same layout, but this one, again, totally different. Same, but different. But you can see just having that background of that beautiful designer series paper, it gives you an idea of what colors you want to use. It gives you ideas of layering. So it's a really great way to get your mojo going if you are struggling with card making at the moment. So thank you for joining me. I hope you like these tips. If you have any more to add to it, pop it in the comments below. But definitely am excited about the card templates being able to help us yet again. And if you have any questions about my card templates, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments as well. Yes, not just photos, but mats and journaling blocks too. So that's true. And this is basically like matting too, in a way, using the card templates. So very excited to have found. You should see me. I was like dancing around the room when I found a solution. I was like, I think I've cracked the code. It was like I discovered the Da Vinci Code or something. I was like, I've got it. Yes, I will not be defeated. It is not just a thing to sit on the table, Bruno Bertucci, even though I know some of us will. We'll just be like hugging it at night. We know we will. Some of us will just be like, I'm just happy doing this. I just love it because it's so cute. But I would really like it if you used it. I'd be even happier. So have a wonderful, wonderful evening. If you're joining me for my next live video, I am doing an unboxing video of all our brand new products that are coming in the amazing mini catalog. And if it is the 10th where you are in Australia, at midnight tonight, 11th of December, so 12:01 midnight, as soon as it turns into the 11th, the amazing sale is going on where we get free shipping. Yes, free shipping all day. That means you can just like place as many orders as you like. Although remember, you get rewards too. So it has to be over $45 your order. And for my beautiful loyal customers, because we really appreciate that you choose us, so we've got our own little promotion that if you order over $45, we have 2 of these amazing die packs of the stitched nested label dies. So we have 2 of them up for grabs to win. You just have to place an order over $45 and you are in the draw to win this. Woo-hoo-hoo! 2 of them. And I might even have a few other little prizes as well. So it's well worth getting your shopping list organized ASAP so that when you wake up in the morning, you can have a little bit of fun, have some free shipping and do a little bit of a shop. There's end of year closeout, there's clearance rack, there's so many good stuff on our online store, and the link is below for that as well. So thanks everyone. We may see you in the next video. If not, ciao for now, and we'll see you soon. Hope you like the tips. Let me know below in the comments and give me a thumbs up too. Bye.